Hey, y'all, guess what? I'm back with another My Two Cents. Um, Last month, my granddaughter had a birthday party. It was at an establishment at an event place, and she had sent out invitation and everything. This is a 13-year-old. She's turning 13, so she had a little birthday party in the event place. Um, as I was saying, she sent out invitations and invited, some of her little friends or whatever. Now, this birthday party was very, very adult chaperoned. There were probably 6 to 7 adults there, including myself. So it was very well chaperoned. But my concern with that was this. She had about maybe, I'd say roughly 10, 12, 13, maybe 15 guests, give or take, that came. It was a day party pretty much. I mean, it started early in the day. But like I said, my thing with that was this. Not one parent or guardian got out to see where they were dropping their children off to. Not one parent or guardian got out to look at the event place or meet any parents, my daughter's parents, or to say, hey, boo-boo, bye, boo-boo. Nothing. They just dropped the children off and they left. I was even standing outside when one of the children, maybe a couple of them, were getting dropped off. They didn't even acknowledge me. Yes, they thought, well, hey, she's just standing there, I guess. I don't know. But nobody waved or nobody said, hey, is this the right place? What time is the party over? What time do I pick them up? Nobody said anything. They pulled up, kids get out, they drive off. I was puzzled by that then, just as I am now. And it came to my mind several times since then, because I'm trying to figure out what happened to parents caring about what their children are doing and who they're doing it with and where they're doing it at. I know it's a new day and new time, but really? You just drop your child off and you don't inquire about anything? You don't ask any questions? Really? I mean, back in my day, my mom would have never dropped me off and not made contact with somebody grown to find out the ins and out of what that day or that night was going to be like. Where am I to pick her back up at? What time am I to pick her back up? Do you need a phone number on me? Do I need a phone number on you? Something. My mama would have never done it. As a matter of fact, I could never go anywhere without my mama talking to whoever it was I was trying to get with, parents, grandparents, auntie, uncle. She had to make contact with somebody grown before I could go and do any of what I was talking about trying to do. That didn't happen at my granddaughter's birthday party. And I was just really puzzled by that because it's too much happening out here. It's too much going on out here for people to be so laxed in what they let their children do. For people to be so loose with allowing their children to just go wherever it is they want to go and do whatever it is they want to do. I mean, it just bothered me that nobody, not one parent, said anything. Although this party was very well and heavily chaperoned, what if? Thank God nothing happened. But just what if those parents, one or two of those parents, dropped their child off and never saw their child again alive? Or the next time they saw their child, they were hurt or disabled in some kind of way. Just what if? All the wouldas, couldas, and shouldas would have came up. Oh, I shoulda. Oh, I coulda. Oh, I wished I woulda. No. We have got to get back to being concerned with what our children are doing, who they're doing it with, and where they're doing it at. If your first mind is edge sketchy about what they might be doing and who they might be doing it with and where they might be doing it, then follow your first mind, because 9 times out of 10 it won't steer you wrong. But to just let your child say, hey, Mom, I want to go to this birthday party. I want to go here. I want to go there. And your answer is, oh, okay, cool. You can go. No problem. And you just take them and drop them off, but you never lay your eyes on anybody. You never ask any questions. You never go and take a look at the establishment. You never go and see what kind of setup they got going on. No, you don't do that. My granddaughter always asking her mom and me about going somewhere to somebody's this or somebody's that. And most of the time the answer is no. You know why the answer is no? Because we don't know who you're talking about. We don't know where you're talking about. And we really don't know why you're talking about it. And the most important of all, whoever this person is, their parent didn't call and say, hey, can she go here? Can she go there? Do you mind if she go here? Do you mind if she go? We never hear anything from a parent. And to me, that's a light bulb. That's a light bulb going off, because if another child in the age group of my granddaughter is having something or doing something, and their parent or guardian don't call other parents and guardians and say, hey, I'm doing this for my daughter, I'm doing this for my granddaughter, want to know if your granddaughter can come or if your daughter can come. Nobody ever does that. I got a problem with that. I always have a problem with that. So most of the time my granddaughter would ask her mom, and her mom may say no or may not say anything. Then she'll come to Nanny. Nanny, will you take me? I'm on the phone calling mom at that time. Hey, you know anything about her saying she want to do this, that, or the other? She most of the time she say something like, well, yeah, she said something to me about it, but ain't nobody mama called me and said nothing to me. Cool. My answer back to my granddaughter is simply, your mama says she don't know nothing about it. So if your mama don't know nothing about it, I don't know anything about it. So no, I can't take you. Now I remember one time she asked me about going to a skating party. Somebody she knew was having a skating party. Okay, cool. Little did she know when I told her, yeah, I'll take you. Little did she know I was gonna stay there with her. She didn't like nothing about that. She didn't. But I did. I went to the skating rink with her and I stayed there with her the whole time. I sat inside sometime. I sat outside sometime in my car, but I was there the whole time. You know why? Because the little children today, a lot of the dirt that they get into and a lot of things that they do it at such establishments as skating rings and at the movies and different little places like that. So I knew the skating rink to be one of those places that they like to fight at and meet up for fights and all that. I knew that. So the first thing came to my mind when she said something about going. I didn't think she was going to fight or anything like that, but I do know those things happen there. So I was like, okay, we can't keep her in the house all the time. So we got to let her do something sometime. So yeah, you can go. You can go. But I'm going with you. As a matter of fact, me and all the kids going with you. My other grandchildren are going too. She didn't like nothing about that, but who cares? She went. She was able to see her little friends. Whatever little bit they did do, they did it. And we came home. She came home, most importantly, the same way she left. That's all that matters to me. The point I'm trying to make with that is this. Parents, grandparents, we have got to get back to being concerned with where our children and grandchildren are going, who they're going with, and what they're going to do and what they're going for. We got to get back to that because there's too much going on out here for us not to be. It's just a blessing that we made sure that her birthday party was well chaperoned with adults. And we made sure that everything stayed child friendly. They had their little fun, but it also stayed child friendly. And we made sure every child left the same way they came. It just absolutely bothered me that every child that was there, parent or guardian dropped them off and absolutely inquired about nothing. They didn't ask no questions. They just pulled up, kids got out, they drove off. I absolutely had a problem with that. We gotta stop that. We can't keep doing that with our children. It shouldn't be that easy for us to just drop them off and go on like that. I could never do that. I didn't do it with my own, and I'm not doing it now with my grandchildren. My own will tell you when they wanted to go to the mall of Memphis to go skating at the skating rink. Yeah, you can go. Sure. While you skate, I'll shop. I'll look around. Whatever it is, I will be in the building while you in the building. When I leave, they left. When I left, they left. When they wanted to go to the movies, sure, you go to the movies. No problem. You go to the movie you want to see, I'm going next door to a movie that I want to see. When that move is over, you leave, I leave, we leave together. They used to go to the skating rink, Crystal Palace. But I was there too. While they skating, I'm sitting in the little booth eating or whatever it is I'm doing. But I was there. I never let my children just be dropped off anywhere. And if they went with anybody else, you better believe I knew who they were going with, where they were going, and the phone number to where they were going. The same way I am with my grandchildren. No, you can't go with any, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know any, meeny, miny, mo's parents. So I can't see letting you just go. And if any, meeny, miny, mo parents don't call and tell me something or ask me something, then guess what? You can't go. That's my 2 cents on that. I just had to come back and say something about that because that had been on my mind for ever since that party. But anyway, I think I'm done for today. I really am. I'll be back another day and another time with my 2 cents. Peace out.